Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Apologies, I am really full of cold, and I wouldn't normally be doing voiceovers. I know I have in the past, but honestly it's usually because I've got a bit behind, so I have got some serious catching up to do, so I do apologise. I'll try not to sniff too much. So I'm playing with my new release, which is called Shine from Funky Fossil. This is one of the collage papers from the Shine collage paper pack, and I'm just sticking that straight into my white 6-inch Dina Wakley journal. I've just used a glue stick and a little bit of double-sided tape to stick that in place. And then I am grabbing my floating stencil, which is one from a previous release, and I'm going to use some black acrylic paint through the stencil using a blending tool. I'm going for black because it's a great contrast against these really bright colours that are on the collage paper underneath. Using a blending tool to apply it, because I can kind of get a bit of variation in how opaque or translucent the paint goes on. So it kind of makes quite a good starting point, really. So one of the great things about these packs of collage paper is that they are great for just sticking straight into your journal. You've got your ready-made background. Yeah, it's a good way to start working. I mean, they're great for masking over and tearing and cutting up into pieces, and they're just very, very versatile. So then, because I've got a little bit of black paint left on my blending tool, I'm just adding it round the edges of my page as well. It just helps to frame the page. And then once it's dry, I'm just going to outline all those circles using my Signo Uniball in white. Excuse me, it's really important that you make sure your paint is dry before you go in with any pen, really, because it's a fast way to stop your pens from working. So this is the new stamp set, which is called Shine as well. And there's a couple of paper dolls on this one. They are a little bit longer than the previous paper dolls and the Thankful stamp set. And this stamp set comes with wings that are ready sized, and there's a crown as well. Just bits that you can use as add-ons to your paper dolls. So on this one I'm just going to stamp out a couple of the wings as well as the paper doll. I'm just stamping that onto some mixed media paper using black archival ink. Then you'll see that I'm using scribble sticks and Neocolour 2s, and I'm just using them as you would a watercolour, really. So I'm just picking up the pigment using a water brush and applying the colour straight onto my paper. I do like using these like this because they're handy, they're easy to reach where I'm sitting in my desk, and I just love the way that the colours apply, particularly when you use them like this. Okay, so once those are all painted, coloured in, I'm just going to then cut them out and add them onto my page. Obviously you could use coloured pencils or even acrylic paint. You can use anything you want really, whatever's your whatever floats your boat for adding colour to your images, and also you can leave them white if you want to. You don't have to colour them in, but I think it just adds that extra element, doesn't it, to your page. So there she is with her wings and her crown. Perfect. So these things, the wings and the crown, are sized nicely so that they will work with those paper dolls, so you don't have to do any faffing about. And then I'm just creating a little area of calm in the centre of my page where the paper doll is going to go. I'm not too worried that I'm losing some of that background vibrancy. I think actually it works quite well to just sort of push it away a little bit, and helps to bring the focal point into the foreground rather than that being swamped by the bright colours in the background. So this is one of my favourites in this new release. This is a lovely little text stamp which is great for background details. It's called Shoot for the Stars, and if you can manage to read the text on it, it's got lots and lots of words about reaching for the stars, lots of positivity, and it makes a great background stamp. So next I'm just using my Stabilo oil pencil, and I'm just going around one side of the figure to bring a little bit of shadow to that side. This also will just kind of help to pop that image out of the background too. And if you feel you've gone in too dark with the pencil, you can, while it's wet, just use a paper towel and just lift some of the pigment off, and it will just dull that a little bit. And then I'm just using a really fine line pen. It's a Pilot G-Tex C4. I'm just adding a very simple face with closed eyes, just a little idea of a nose and a mouth. It just, I don't know, I think it brings that kind of paper doll shape to life sometimes, just to add a little idea of a face in there. I'm not going for lots of detail. And then this is again another sheet from the collage pack. And there are lots of quotes in there. There are also lots of little add-ons and things that you can use on your journal pages too. So again, quite versatile. And I've just found a quote that I really like, and I'm going to add that to the bottom part of my page, just cutting it up so it'll fit on there nicely. And then I will stick that in place using some glue. And then just to pop that quote out a little bit from the background, I'm just adding an outline around each of those little phrases. It's a bit like adding the shadow around the figure. It just helps to make it stand out a bit more. And that's it for this page. So again, just having lots of fun with my new release. Watch out, I've got more videos coming your way, sharing with you things that I've done with the new stuff. So thanks for watching. I hope you found some inspiration from this video, and I hope to see you again soon.